some spicy scenes usually leave fans wondering if they are authentic. So here are 15 scenes from popular Netflix shows that felt too real. Bridgerton has consistently used provocative scenes that made our hearts beat faster, and every single one of those scenes looks very real, but the most shocking till now would be that of Daphne and the Duke of Hastings, Simon, after their wedding. The cool thing that makes this so real is that they were both already yearning to have each other before the marriage. It was as if the Duke couldn't wait at all, and with Daphne having no experience, the mixed naivety and passion was a great one to watch. And without concern for the handmaids in the Duke's mansion, these lovers took their intense show of love to the ladder, under the rain, and explored almost every area of the massive building. Bridgerton may have given a unique and authentic scene with Simon and Daphne, but the TV series outdid itself with another scene in season 2, involving Kate Sharma and Anthony Bridgerton. For a high society that upholds innocence, Kate and Anthony couldn't hold back till their wedding night like Daphne and Simon managed to do. So one of the best scenes between Kate and Anthony happened before their wedding, and how they looked hungrily at each other was so real. Also, Kate was trying to be careful because Anthony was meant to marry her sister, Edwina, but giving all of that up for the fantastic romance she shared with Anthony shocked every viewer. Outlander also gave viewers many great love scenes between Claire and Jamie, but one tops the most in episode 11 of season 1. In Outlander, it's more about passion and liberation, in which a woman isn't afraid to try anything. And this scene is genuine because these two partners only set out to please themselves without being selfish. It was so steamy, as Jamie used his hands to bring immense pleasure to Claire, and when he added that he just wanted to watch her as he touched her, it made everything even crazier. Not often do viewers see what happens behind those high prison walls, but Orange is the New Black exposed it all, including the spicy ones under the sheets when the lights were out. For a women's prison, viewers weren't prepared for the many things the show explored, and every one of the spicy scenes was crazy. However, the show's main characters, Piper and Alex, gave fans what to think about as they did the most daring thing in prison. Their chapel scene, where they were clearly both angry with themselves but still very much into each other, takes the prize for the realest spicy scene in the show. What makes this even more fun to watch is that it's a scene that wasn't meant to happen, as they already broke up. Also, things like that are forbidden in a prison facility, and hiding to get down at the worst moments of their lives is such a crazy and real one to see. Shameless lived up to its name by giving some really shameless bed scenes. With a family having things rough in their lives, they sure did get involved in many crazy moments, and they did it everywhere. However, the one from the pilot episode tops the spicy scenes from the show. This scene between Fiona and Jimmy looks exciting, as it introduces viewers to a shocking wave of what to expect throughout the show. In this particular scene, Fiona and Jimmy aren't afraid to get things done on the kitchen floor, and it's so spicy that Jimmy hits his hand against the drawer, and the scream of pain while the act was going on hides nothing on how real the intense act can get. The Ginny and Georgia series may not have given a thrilling bed scene between Ginny and Marcus. It did, however, give viewers an honest part of lovemaking as first-timers. It was Ginny's first experience, but for some reason she kept it away from Marcus, so it wasn't as exciting, and the awkwardness can be felt, which many viewers might be able to relate with. Interestingly, the holdback and anticipation made it spicy and genuine. You is this show about an obsessive stalker, and the main character Joe makes it so much better with how he explains his thoughts and idolizes every female he's fascinated with. This show has so many spicy scenes, but the one where viewers see Joe being dominated by love tops it. Joe met his match in love when she got in charge of the steamy session between them, which was fascinating. Love made sure that she entirely dominated him, and even shoved a necktie in his mouth to stop him from protesting. And for the first time, it was weird but exciting to see a woman equally up to the task. For a school TV show, Elite gave viewers much to unpack about the crazy exploration of the body, as the characters were all out to show their fascinating lifestyle. And what makes the scenes in this show even better is they didn't stick to only the conventional ways, as they were involved in polyamorous relationships and the like. The scene where Carla had to bring in Christian and get down with him so that her boyfriend Polo could watch and enjoy was a crazy one. So that was one of the activities that Polo loved, and it was exciting seeing the length Carla was willing to go to make Polo happy. And involving Christian in their relationship even makes the scene more spicy. Also, the awkwardness for the first time that would be happening made it so real and much better. Jessica Jones didn't just give the viewers a superhero TV series, it also gave some crazy bed scenes that are rough but still very real. In one of the crazy scenes in the series, Luke Cage gets it on with Jessica, and it's one of the fantastic moments that leaves viewers super excited but also uncomfortable, because it shows the realness of two two grown-ups with raging emotions. Feel Good changes everything with its fascinating and steamy scenes, as there is a lot to unpack from them, but one of the scenes leaves room for a lot of imagination when they interchange roles. The main character in the series, May, took on a new identity as an evil but dangerous knight, while her partner George became the evil queen. And this combination of these two changing roles delivered a very spicy scene as the women took control in their different roles. At first glance, Good Girls could deceive viewers with the title, and even the plot, which is about women trying to make money through an illegal means of money laundering. But inside, this series has one of the most accurate and spicy scenes, which involves the lead character, Beth, getting a quick moment with a member of the money laundering scheme Rio. What makes this scene even more believable is that Beth and Rio were seriously getting at it on the sink, while her unaware husband was sitting very close by in the bar. Riverdale gave a very believable spicy scene while the characters were still in high school, although the cast was in their 20s when filming for the scene happened. Betty and Jughead made the scene look real because of the chemistry between them, as the cast were both dating in real life at the time. And this scene had to do with when Betty changed from her decent girl appearance into the dark Betty by getting into a corset and black wig to look breathtaking. This moment between them got a little out of hand and became steamy in no time. One of the most real bed scenes in TV shows happened between Rachel and Mike in Suits, as they couldn't get their hands off each other while at work. The scene happened in the finale of season 2, when Mike and Rachel finally let go and decided to explore their feelings for each other after they've both been crushing on each other for so long. In a law firm that's always busy, Mike and Rachel found the best spot filled with boxes of legal documents where they could be alone. Mike pushed Rachel against the shelves as they were in a hurry to get things done, and it looked so genuine because they were both ready for each other, but had to rush into it before they could get caught. Sense8 didn't only give us one of the most outstanding sci-fi series, it also ensured that the final episode in season 2 had one of the crazy spicy parties involving up to 14 people. It's not the usual way most people are familiar with, but the scene draws viewers in with how honest and passionate it is, and how the characters involved made it appear so effortless. For a psychological thriller and limited series, Behind Her Eyes left many viewers shocked with the twist at the end, but even more insane were the bed scenes that led to it all. David, who was hitting rock bottom in his marriage, began to fall for one of his co-workers, Louise, who also became a friend of his wife, and it got complicated, but not enough to stop the passion that David and Louise shared. The real deal finally happened after numerous side glances and unsettling attractions to each other when David decided to check on Louise after she called in sick and couldn't make it to work. And luckily, Louise, who's a single mum, had her kid with his father, so there was no hindrance as the two individuals got too excited after taking some wine. The craziest and most steamy, affectionate scene happened right there on Louise's bed, and what makes it even more accurate is the look of a man who appears guiltless because he was ravaged with passion, rather than remembering he was married. And this cheating scene, which feels so wrong, looks so good and deserved for the characters involved. So, what do you think of these 15 steamy scenes in Netflix shows? Share your thoughts in the comments, and thanks for watching.